Hi guys, another video by Tech Pro. Today we're gonna show a comparison between the Galaxy Note 8 and the iPhone 7 Plus.
No matter how hard I try.
The Samsung Galaxy Note 8 has arrived, a bigger phone that's packed full of tech and features that match, or exceed, the flagship Samsung Galaxy S8. But its main rival, at least until the iPhone 8 arrives, is likely to be the iPhone 7 Plus, Apple's latest phablet, and a similarly feature-packed powerhouse. So how do these two juggernauts compare? Watch the video on for a full rundown. Design. The Samsung Galaxy Note 8 has curved glass on the front and back with a metal frame sandwiched between. It's a familiar albeit premium design from Samsung, and one which comes in a large, but not as massive as you might expect, size, at 162.5 x 74.8 x 8.6 millimeters and 195 grams. The Note 8 is launching in orchid gray, midnight black, maple gold and deep sea blue, and it's IP68 certified dust and water resistant, meaning you can submerge it to a depth of 1.5 meters for up to 30 minutes. The iPhone 7 Plus meanwhile is a phone you'll likely be familiar with, as it's been out a while and has a similar design to past Apple handsets. It has a slim metal shell with gently curved edges, and while the Galaxy Note 8 only has a sliver of bezel above and below the screen, the iPhone 7 Plus has quite large ones, in part to house the fingerprint scanner, which on the Note 8 is on the back. Though the Note 8 still manages to jam an iris scanner above the screen, a feature which the iPhone 7 Plus lacks. In reality, the phones feel very different in the hand. The rounded metal finish of the iPhone is smoother than the more friction-filled glass of the Note 8, but you feel like you're getting so much more phone from Samsung thanks to the larger display on the front. Those relatively large bezels also mean that while the iPhone 7 Plus has a significantly smaller screen than the Note 8, its dimensions are only a little smaller, at 158.2 x 77.9 x 7.3 millimeters and 188 grams. That super slim design also means there's no 3.5mm headphone port, which handily there is on the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Like the Note 8, the iPhone 7 Plus is dust and water resistant, though not quite to the same extent, with its IP67 certification allowing you to use it at depths of 1 meter for up to 30 minutes, and it comes in jet black, silver, gold, rose gold and red. Display. The Samsung Galaxy Note 8 has a huge 6.3-inch 1440 x 2960 QHD Plus display with a pixel density of 521 pixels per inch, and like other recent Samsung flagships it's a curved, ultra-widescreen Super AMOLED display. The iPhone 7 Plus has a comparatively small 5.5-inch 1080 x 1920 screen, with a pixel density of 401 pixels per inch. It's an LCD screen, which is typically less vibrant than AMOLED, and it's flat, with larger bezels than Samsung's phone, and a more conventional 16:9 aspect ratio. Both screens have additional tricks too. The Galaxy Note 8 lets you swipe in from the edge to access a customizable menu, and of course it also has an S Pen, letting you draw and write on the screen. The iPhone 7 Plus meanwhile has 3D touch, allowing the display to respond in different ways to different amounts of pressure, for example by opening a menu with a hard press or launching an app with a light one. In practice, both screens are clear and colorful though, with impressive technology thrown in to make them look as sharp as you'd like. The Note 8, however, impresses more thanks to the edge-to-edge display, and we'd expect the iPhone 8 to do the same thing. Specs. There's 6GB of RAM in the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, along with either an octa-core Snapdragon 835 chipset if you live in the US, or an octa-core Exynos 8895 one elsewhere. The iPhone 7 Plus has no shortage of power either, with 3GB of RAM and a quad-core Apple A10 Fusion chipset. Camera and battery. The camera is perhaps the most upgraded component of the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, As for the first time on a Samsung phone, it's a dual-lens one, offering both a wide-angle 12MP f/1.7 lens and a telephoto 12MP f/2.4 one. The iPhone 7 Plus also has a 12MP dual-lens camera, with an f/1.8 wide-angle lens and an f/2.8 telephoto one. Round the front, the iPhone 7 Plus has a 7MP snapper with an f/2.2 aperture, while the Galaxy Note 8 has an 8MP f/1.7 one. And that's not the only way in which the Note 8 S has an on-paper advantage, as only the wide-angle iPhone 7 Plus lens has optical image stabilization. For a battery, on the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 you get a 3300 mAh one, with fast charging whether you juice it up with or without wires. The iPhone 7 Plus has a 2900 mAh battery with no fast or wireless charging. Price? The iPhone 7 Plus, which starts at $769 for a 32GB model and rises to $969 for a 256GB one, is certainly one of the most expensive on the market. We're used to Samsung's phablets costing a lot, but the Note 8 is going to be around $950. Thank you for watching. Don't forget like and subscribe, share it if you liked.